Hey everyone, welcome back to Grind Season Outdoors. Collin tweeting here, and today I got a pretty cool one. I'm gonna be doing my first unboxing video. I'm gonna be doing an unboxing video on my entire shipment of baits that I ordered from SPRO. I'm super excited about this next year, going into partnership with SPRO and gonna be working with them at least for the next year, hopefully. So, you know, this next fishing season, I'm looking forward to getting out and using everything in these boxes along with some of the stuff that I already have and have been using for a long time. So without further ado, let's get into all this stuff. How's that for unboxing? Well guys, look at all this stuff. One heck of an unboxing. Like I said, this is all SPRO stuff right here. I put this order in, just a bunch of different things that I plan on using. A lot of this stuff I've used already before. I just bought a lot of it, or I bought a bunch of different colors, some variations of some different things. But basically what a big bulk of this stuff is here is a lot of SPRO frogs. I bought a lot. These are right here, the Bronze-Eye 65s. And I bought, let's just say, a lot of them. As you can tell, but I wanted to make sure that I bought at least one of every single color of SPRO frog that they offer. So I got, you know, flapping frogs. I got the 65 bronze eyes. I think I got some of the 60s. I got popping frogs, all that kind of stuff. And I'm pretty sure I have every color in here that SPRO has to offer. I'm definitely not going to have the time to go through and show you every single one of them, but I'm pretty excited about that. Also, I got a lot of different crankbaits. So right here we got the Fat Papa, nice little square bill right there. Let's see, where are some of these other ones? Right here, the RK Crawler. I got a few of these. They're all different depths. They dive to different depths. This is a 4 to 8 foot diving. And you can see a lot of these, they say, or pretty much all these crankbaits, they all say how deep they dive. So this is like a 4 to 8, a 3 to 5. And I really like that. They make it pretty clear, you know, how deep these are gonna dive. And that range is mainly based off of how far you cast, your line size, all that kind of stuff. But I just know when I'm tossing these, I can get these baits into that 4 to 8 range, that 3 to 5 range. Some of them are a little deeper, a little shallower. But you know, the nice thing is when you order these and you got all those different depths in there, you can organize those in your tackle box by depth. So that's kind of what I like to do, either style of bait or depth. So obviously a square bill crankbait, it's gonna have a lot different action, a lot different use than one of these, or like a Little John or whatever. You know, some of these are more of a flat side crankbait. So they all have, you know, different actions, different uses, but at least if we know the depths that they're going to cover as well, then we know what crankbait we're going to have to use to get that thing down and deflecting off the rocks on the bottom, doing that kind of stuff that you like. So got a lot of these crankbaits. Right here we got the walking haint. That's a topwater bait, like a walking bait there. I don't know, I got some of these things. I've never even seen these. The Creeper 80, apparently they're pretty awesome, but it looks like another topwater bait that just throws off a lot of action. So I'm looking forward to trying that thing out. SPRO makes spinner baits, really good looking spinner baits there. So we're gonna try those out, throw those around. What else do we got here? I mean, all sorts of stuff. All these frogs, I mean, look at the color on that thing. That's like a rat color right there, but one heck of a good looking color. You know, I'm not huge on throwing all these different color frogs. Like, look at that thing right there. That's a crazy looking frog. I've never thrown anything that looks like that, but like I said, I wanted to get all these things. I want to try them out. I want to see, you know, how they perform. If there are colors that I've never tried before that are better than others or whatever, I'm gonna give them a shot. I'm definitely gonna keep them honest. But you know, when it comes down to it, I usually find myself throwing a lot of the basic colors. So, you know, something like that, something that's just a general frog looking color. You know, like this one that I just showed you here, that little rat looking thing. It's just a natural color. And I think more times than not, these natural colors is what I like to lean to, because I just have the confidence that you're not taking a shot in the dark trying to get a fish to bite something that's not natural. So anything like this, I love. Something like that, not probably a supernatural color, but those lighter colored frogs, like the white ones and stuff, absolutely love those. But throwing a little bit of orange, some red in it, that kind of stuff, I'm really looking forward to throwing that and seeing what those do. Look at some of these colors of frogs, guys. I mean, this is just crazy, and it's so cool to see all these things. These are just frogs that I've never had frogs that were these kind of colors. So even though I say I like to keep it simple and throw the basic stuff, I never have even messed with this. So I'm gonna give it a shot. But that blue, man, does that ever look good. I'm gonna try that. These brown colors also look awesome and pretty natural looking colors. I mean, obviously anything with red in it definitely gets bit. So we're definitely gonna put these things to work, and I'm so excited about this stuff. So SPRO's also got jerk baits. The mixed stick 110 right here. That's a good looking jerk bait right there. A good size bait for catching smallmouth on the river. And there again, it's got the dives to 3 to 5 feet, suspending. It's all clear as day. You know, a lot of times you buy these things and they have what the depth is, all the fine print on what this bait does. It's just super small print and people don't know where to look. SPRO does a great job at putting it right there on the front of the package. You can't miss it. And I mean, if you're buying this stuff in a store and you're looking around, you know, it's really nice to know that depth. That's probably the most important thing when you're throwing a crankbait or a jerkbait or any of that, is how does the bait, does it float, does it sink, and how deep can you get it? And if you know that kind of information at that point, you just get a good looking color like that you know they're gonna bite, and that's about all you can do. Got some rattles in there as well. I like that. All right, a couple other cool baits that I wanted to show you here. They got the Little John right here. That's a crankbait that I've used a few of them before and caught some fish on them. A great crankbait, but you can see it's more of a, I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's more of a flat-sided crankbait. But that action on these things are pretty awesome. This thing is more of a deep diving Little John here, and I'm really excited to put these to work. I've fallen in love with crankbait fishing the last few years, and I got a lot of them now to try out, just all sorts of different sizes and colors. Also, again, the walking haint and that color there just looks absolutely dynamite. A black with all the white stripes going down the side of it, man. I know some of these are definitely designed to catch the fishermen and not the fish, but this one right here is gonna catch them. All right, so here we got another mixed stick. This one dives, it says 9 to 12 feet. So that's a lot deeper diving jerkbait right there. And as you can see, it says that it dives on there. So a little bit different style jerkbait than this other suspending jerkbait here. Also, we got a real small version of the Little John, and that's a 8 to 10 foot diver there. So, you know, all these baits, you've got different sizes, different colors, different depths that it's hitting. And I mean, there's basically no depth. I mean, they make some pretty deep diving crankbaits, but for anything that I'm doing around here on the Mississippi River or fishing, even offshore, if you're trying to get down to 15 to 20 feet, there's crankbaits. I got a few of them here somewhere that'll get down that deep. But an 8 to 10 diving bait right there, that's fairly deep for a lot of the fishing that I do. I tend to fish pretty shallow. But you know, any type of the water column that you're gonna be fishing, and any type of wobble that you want out of that crankbait, you're probably gonna be able to find one out of all these SPRO crankbaits. So I would say the thing that I'm the most excited about out of anything in this pile right here is gonna be my go-to flapping frog. This thing has been an absolute killer for me in the last few years. I've caught phenomenal amounts of fish on this thing. Big fish, it's a big fish bait. I've probably caught a handful of the biggest bass that I've caught in the river in my whole life on the flapping frog, and they just seem to bite it better and better every year. So I'm definitely gonna be throwing these a lot, and that is one that I hate to even talk about it, but I would recommend all of you guys have it in your tackle box. All right, everyone. The last thing that I want to talk to you about is on every single one of these packages, you're going to see on the top, it'd be your left, on the top left up there, there's a little thing that says Gamakatsu. And the reason that that's on there is because all of these baits right here that I have, they all use Gamakatsu hooks. So these bad boys. And these right here are right behind frogging, probably one of the biggest things that I use, you know, flipping, punching, doing that kind of stuff. I've been using these hooks for basically my whole fishing career and absolutely love them. And those are the hooks that they have on every single one of these baits. So talk about a combination of just some awesome baits with awesome actions, some perfect sticky hooks that are gonna help you catch fish. And guys, I know this is pretty much a video about one big sponsorship plug, but I'm telling you right now, I mean, you can go back, watch past videos from the past few years, and I've been using this stuff. I've been flipping with these hooks. I've been throwing these frogs. I've been throwing a few of these other baits, and they work. I mean, they're some of my go-to baits in tournaments, and when things really count, they're definitely what I have tied on. So as you can see, I got a few more to try out now, and I definitely plan on, you know, maybe giving a few of these away as well. But we'll see what the future holds. Got a lot of work to do this year, and I know these crankbaits are definitely going to be getting busted out my first tournament next year on Pickwick Lake. So that's about it, guys. Thanks for watching this unboxing video, my first unboxing video. I plan on posting a few more, maybe some highlight videos this winter to get us through until next fishing season. But as you can see, I got a lot of work to do. I got a lot of tackle prep, a lot of stuff to get ready before next fishing season. So I'm gonna get back after it, but you guys have a good one, and we'll see you next time here on Grind Season Outdoors.